have I attended every single workout class that I've booked myself so far in January, but I've also started taking creatine. So if you click on my video in the future and see me looking super muscular, then the writing was on the wall. Just kidding. I really wanted to cancel today's workout class, but nothing will get me out of bed and convince me to go to workout class like having like a new workout set or new outfit to wear. And this isn't even a new outfit. This is just a new top. It's kind of my hack whenever I'm starting to feel like I need a ton of new workout outfits to feel motivated. Instead, I try and find some fun tank top or shirt to wear over just like all of my plain and solid colored workout sets. Like this is an old black workout set that I've had for forever. Then to make everything feel all new and shiny again, I got this new tank top from Organic Basics, and I love how the neckline of the sports bra looks with the halter of the tank. I'm about to hop into a meeting, but I just needed a shower and get my day started. Change into this comfy lounge set, and then I'll worry about my actual cute daytime outfit after I get off this call and figure out what's going to be on my to-do list for the week. This butter yellow set, it's a cardigan and then pants, but not only pants, long pants. For a 5'8" girl. I'm so obsessed with this set. This is also from Organic Basics. Thank you so much to Organic Basics for sponsoring the outfits in today's video. In case you caught it in the intro, the cute little purple knit set that I wore this morning that I actually slept in last night is Organic Basics too. They focus on using organic and recycled fibers, and they just make really good basics. As much as I love a fun fashion outfit moment, those are usually reserved for my trips. When I'm just lounging around at home, I'm reaching for cozy clothes, I'm reaching for plain white t-shirts, and I'm so excited to partner with Organic Basics because they gave me a 15% off code. It is Clara P15. You can get 15% off. And actually the best part that I forgot to mention is they're actually running a refresh sale on pretty much everything on the website in the month of January, and you can stack my Clara P15 code on top of that. But I actually debuted this set on my Instagram story a couple weeks ago when I was self-tanning. Yes, if you recognize it, my self-tanner did wash out of it. Give me your template that you— Oh my gosh, pausing everything because I just got a package notification for something I've been waiting for weeks. My planner! I hope this is everything that I've hyped it up to be because I've convinced myself that this will change my life. Drum roll, please. I hope you're not holding your breath because we have a couple more layers to get through. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What is this? I've decided to become a Filofax planner person, which if you knew me in middle and high school, no you didn't, because I'm no longer that person. But the one thing that has stayed consistent, if not grown, is my love for an expensive fancy planner. I used to beg my mom to buy me the Lily Pulitzer like $50 yearly academic planner. If you know, you know. That was what was huge at my school. I don't know if that was a universal experience, but my Pinterest has been targeting me with the Louis Vuitton planner content for months, and I decided to get myself one. I got this on eBay for like 200 bucks. I hope it's real. It feels very vintage, which makes me think it's real, so hopefully this doesn't like rot and fall apart on me. But it has the OG Louis Vuitton address book inserts in it, so let's finally get rid of these and trade them for these inserts that I got from Cloth and Paper. Since I'm new to the world of like fillable planners where you can choose your own individual sheets and formats, I just bought the ones that I think I'll need, but I'm sure this will evolve throughout the year, which is what's so fun about getting one that's kind of like a binder where you can pick and choose and like insert different pages depending on what you're organizing in your life. I really like this one because it has 4 kind of sections for to-do lists, like little chunks right here, and that's honestly how I think about tasks and how I organize my own brain, so I really like this one. This one I think is a cleaning schedule. So you have like daily tasks and you can check off your consistency with them and then kind of divide up like maybe the bathroom, maybe cleaning out the fridge, stuff like that. I'm not really like a chore chart type of person, but I'm gonna give it a go. This is monthly admin, and I believe these are all undated, which I love about a planner because I'll go in and out of phases with planners and I don't want to waste papers just because I didn't plan that month, so I love when they're undated. And then I believe this is just like a regular, yeah, this is like a notes sheet. I also got the yearly overview and these little like binder dividers. If you have not been targeted by the planner side of TikTok or Instagram or Pinterest, be prepared to after watching this video. And I probably owe you an apology in advance because if you're like me, then this is my Super Bowl. I love stuff like this. So I'm gonna put all of these in, play around with them. I'm sure it will evolve, like I said, as I see what organizational patterns like I actually stick to. I think just because I was ordering obviously in January, everything was back ordered and took a while to ship. It's finally here. And oh my gosh, it's like the perfect size. I believe this planner is the medium one, like PM or MM. I don't really know the name for it. And the Cloth and Paper size that I got to fit in them is the personal wide. This is gonna be dedicated to more organizing my life like outside of work. This is kind of like my personal admin, if you will. And then I have another organization for like actual daily tasks, but that is back ordered for I think the next 3 weeks. So maybe if you're planning on ordering a new planner, do it in like November. I'm so happy. It sticks out a little bit, but I think that's fine. We'll see how long this lasts, but as someone that loves to check things off, I have a feeling this little cleaning list is gonna be really helpful. I'm gonna go pick up some lunch and I was gonna change into this outfit that I've had like living in the back of my mind, but my mind is not matching the weather and it's freezing outside. So instead of wearing this black Organic Basics t-shirt with a cute little black skirt, some boots, and this fun like chore jacket that I have, I'm wearing it with jeans. I'm gonna put on my cozy little fuzzy slides, wear this big fur jacket, and go pick up some lunch. This little Italian sandwich spot is my new obsession. I got a salad this time, and it's a bean salad, and they just have bean written on top. Never gotten this before. This is a moment of truth. Oh, not what I was expecting, but I'm not mad about it. Wow, that looks really good. So funny enough, I was actually supposed to be in New York today. I was supposed to land in New York at I think like 8:30 in the morning, which thank goodness my flight got canceled because I don't think I woke up until like 7:45 this morning. So I definitely would have missed that flight. But because of all the snowstorms, every flight to New York City was grounded. We tried to get different flights, tried to find some way there. Like if you know me, if one flight gets canceled, like come hell or high water, I'm gonna make my connection. I'm gonna rent a car, I'm gonna drive, like I will get there. And the fact that I couldn't get there, I had to wave my white flag. Going to New York was not in the cards for me this week. I was supposed to go with a friend who's vintage bridal shopping. If you've seen those like appointment only boutiques with all the crazy cool like vintage designer dresses. She asked me if I wanted to accompany her. If there's one person that you can ask to go on a spontaneous trip with you, it's me. Like I'm always gonna be down, especially since I haven't had much travel planned this month. I haven't actually sat down to look at my calendar for last year, but I think it was like every 2 weeks I was going on a trip, if not every week. Like last year was so crazy jam-packed with travel. And I started 2026 on a trip. I think I got back from my trip either on January 2nd or January 3rd. And then I had no travel for the foreseeable future. I did book a trip with friends for the beginning of February. And then I obviously had this like little New York City thing that I was supposed to be on right now. But other than that, I am just letting travel opportunities come to me. I am not seeking out travel opportunities and like making true travel plans with friends because it feels so good to just be home in a routine, like doing laundry and putting away laundry without the thought of like, should I set this aside to pack for my trip in 2 days, like that type of thing. Granted, I will admit that I haven't fully unpacked from my New Year's trip because that involves putting all my suitcases back into the attic and I just haven't wanted to do that. But now that I wrote it in my fancy new planner, it's suddenly like way more appealing and I want to cross it off. Time to prepare what I like to call Polly's Cold Stone Creamery order because Polly is now on 2 meds, potentially indefinitely, but definitely just for the time being before she has another appointment, like a follow-up appointment, and she will not take these meds as is. She rejects them. So instead, she has found a way to get a tiny sliver of banana every night. I mash it up a little bit. And this is where the Cold Stone Creamery aspect comes in. These are her mix-ins. Your order, ma'am. I just got a notification from the library that a book that I put on hold for my Kindle just became available. It's called The Best Offer Wins, I think. I honestly don't know anything about the books that I put on hold. I don't even read the description. Quite frankly, if someone I follow that I trust their judgment, not even on books. Like if you recommend a good makeup product or you recommend a good hair product and you talk about a book, I'm like, that girl probably has good judgment all around. So I just put it on hold and then I read it. The last book I read, I talked about my last vlog, but it's so good. I need you to go put it on your list. It is called The Compound. Forget who recommended that one. That's another thing I need to be better about, is remembering who recommends what book, because then if I do really love it, I need to double down on that person's recommendations. And I cannot remember who recommended The Compound, but I think Brooke Michio recommended Best Offer Wins. Please excuse me while I get rid of that. Now I'm excited to read it because I have loved book recommendations that I've gotten from Brooke before. So I would expect this one to be no different. Also, are you judging me for wearing the same pajamas 2 nights in a row? I feel like that's pretty normal, but then again, I don't know. The internet loves to tell you that you're like disgusting and have horrible hygiene. This is that little organic basic set that I was talking about. Technically, I think you're meant to wear this outside of the house, but it's just so comfy and cute. Comes with these little matching shorts too. Too late to make myself a fun drink, but it is not too late to start my new book. So good. Good enough that I skipped my workout class this morning because I wanted to read more. I haven't finished it yet, so read and download this at your own risk. But Best Offer Wins and The Compound, I feel like I already have 2 really good book recs coming out of 2026, and it's only the end of January. With that, I'm going to sign off on today's video. Just a cozy little day at home. Groundhog Day, if you will. That's kind of the downside of me being fully back in my routine, is that all of my videos are going to feel like very routine based and repetitive. Naturally, I feel like life is just so repetitive. Once you become an adult, what they don't tell you, it's just sleeping, figuring out what you're gonna eat, cleaning up the kitchen afterwards, and then doing it all again the next day. At least that's how a lot of days feel. But at least we get to acknowledge that and do it together. If you do have like segments or ideas or like requests of what you want to see on YouTube, especially in more of these like non-travel routine based times, please let me know. And just a reminder to shop Organic Basics with my code if you're interested in some organic basics. This gray crew neck is another piece that I love from them. Make sure you subscribe, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and I will see you in the next video.